everybody, it's me, Greg, and I have some Pokemon ideas. The first being Pokemon Pokédex tells trainer his power level. So, a Pokemon trainer can have a power level like a Dragon Ball Z character, and I thought that was kind of cool. Next is Pokeball that lets out Pokemon on a tower. So, you can have like a Pokeball that gives you a tower with your Pokemon once it's released, and I thought that was cool too. Next is Pokemon consumes inner lining of Pokeball for sustenance. So, you and your Pokemon can live off the sustenance of the inner side of the Pokeball, and I thought that was cool too. Next is Pokemon that dies reincarnates into next Pokemon in the Pokemon order. Okay? Next is Pokeball shows Pokemon level on circle in the middle. So, the circle on the middle of the Pokeball? Well, that's going to have a number on it, which tells you the level of the Pokemon. Okay? Next is machine that throws many Pokeballs at once. So you can create a machine in the Pokemon universe that throws Pokeballs and everything like that, and it does it automatically against your opponents. Okay. Next is male Pokemon doesn't fight opponent male Pokemon. Okay, they only go after females or something like that. You can do whatever. Next is Pikachu can have a gun and use electric Glock. It's kind of like Shock, but Glock, the type of gun, the Glock. Okay. Next is Gym Leader gives you Dragon Ball instead of badge if defeated. Okay. Next is Snorlax on Bungee cord sometimes takes your Pokemon when in a fight. So you're in the middle of a fight, and the Snorlax takes your Pokemon and then keeps it to himself. And Snorlax can be a Pokemon trainer. Okay. Next is depending on weather, Pikachu does more damage. Okay, so if he's around a lot of electricity and stuff like that, because it's raining a lot and there's a lot of electricity, thunder, and lightning, your Pikachu does more damage. Okay, next is sometimes trainer has to have strength to throw Pokeball hard and summon Pokemon. Okay, so some Pokeballs require a lot of strength, and you got to train your trainer to become stronger than he usually is, so he can throw the Pokeball and the Pokemon ball opens for the Pokemon. Okay. Can make empty Pokeballs as art. Okay, so you can put your Pokeballs on a wall or something like that as art, and everybody would go, "Oh yeah," and they'd give you money or something like that. Okay, next is Linus from Peanuts summons Pokemon with blanket. Peanuts with Charlie Brown and Linus. Next is can summon Pokemon that have Pokeballs with them. Okay, so you can have a Pokemon with a Pokeball, and that Pokemon can throw the Pokeball, and out comes another Pokemon, maybe with another Pokeball that throws a Pokeball to get another Pokemon out. Okay? Next is throw a Pokeball to friend with, like, playing catch. Okay? So you can play catch with your friends with a Pokeball. It's kind of like baseball. Okay? Some Pokemon don't come out on Monday because they don't like Mondays. Can attach Rabbit's Foot to Pokeball. Just for good luck and stuff like that. Next is Pokeball ball ride makes Pokemon happy. So, out in the Pokemon world, you could put a Pokeball on like a roller coaster ride or something like that, and it makes the Pokemon inside the Pokeball happy. Okay? Certain song plays when your Pokemon comes out to fight. So you can program the game to play any song you want while you're fighting with your Pokeball. Next is invisible Pokemon that has been here all along reveals himself when at a certain level. When your Pokemon trainer is at a certain level, this invisible Pokemon shows itself, and it can be whatever Pokemon. It's random. Next is there's a building Pokemon that doesn't fight. Okay, there's a Pokemon that builds things. Okay, and I thought it was cool, and it doesn't fight enemies or anything like that. Okay, next is Hero Ash Smash'em, and it is Hero Pokemon. So he can be like All Might or something like that from All Might. But it's Ash Ketchum as a hero, and I thought that was cool. Throw Pokeballs at your Pokemon, which accessorizes. So there's Pokeballs that give extras, like maybe it gives them a bow or some makeup or something like that accessorizes your Pokemon, and I thought that was cool. Next is Team Rocket, Jesse and James turn into Snorlax, okay? Because they haven't been doing well, and they're kind of lazy, and then they transform into Snorlaxes, okay? New Pokemon game where you have to do missions to become a gym leader, okay? This is different. it's a different type of game because you have to become a gym leader instead of a trainer, and you have to beat a certain number of people. All right. Next is Pokemon game where your character says Pokemon and goes to jail. So if your character says Pokemon, like a lot of other people do, they go to jail, and the password is Pokeball to get out of jail or something like that. All right. Next is leave Pokemon in Pokeball too long, and Pokemon retaliates when released. Okay. Because they're bored and stuff, and they get angry at you. Next is design your own Pokemon, just for fun. And last is Pokemon directs Marvel movies. Okay, so you can have a squirrel that directs a Daredevil movie or something like that. So converse with your friends or family about my ideas. Leave a comment about any idea that you might have, and I might feature in the next video. Subscribe and like. Check playlist 3 idea videos down below, and click the notification bell so you're notified when I have a new video out. Okay, thank you. Bye.